Alrighty, guys. So we had a green day in the stock market today. It was one of those days. Nice old green day. We're going to be breaking that down in this video. And of course, we're going to go over some stocks. We're going to go over earnings, what happened here throughout the day. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your water, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe as well. And of course, get your free money from Moomoo and from Webull. The details are linked right down below. And let's dive into the video. So check it out. The NASDAQ ended up going up 1.1%. We had the Russell up 0.5%, the S&P up about 1%, and the Dow beat them all, believe it or not, ended up going up 1.3% as the VIX went down 0.8%, and we had gold up, let's see here, about 0.1% as silver went up 0.4%. And look at this, guys. SPY actually broke 380 today. If I pull up the intraday chart, we hit $380.57 at about 3:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and we had a huge rally from about 12 p.m., noon here on the East Coast, till about 2:30. The markets ended up exploding at that point, and like I said, 380 is a big point. I've been mentioning this in all of my videos, and this is a point where we are at right now. We literally closed right under it. So tomorrow, the rest of this week, it's going to be big. And of course, we have the CPI data coming out, which is always fun. You know, those are fun times. So make sure to subscribe. We're going to break down a lot of, content, or we're going to have a lot of content breaking down everything here in the, in the next couple of days. So SPY's right by the 50 SMA here on the 4-hour, as you guys can see, right at 380. If we really start gaining momentum towards, let's say, 382, 383 on SPY, this could really start taking off. And who knows, maybe inflation comes in a little bit lower. I think we mentioned in my last video or a couple of videos ago, I think it's projected at about 8% right now, annualized, maybe 0.6. I think core was maybe 0.5%, which excludes food and energy. And we'll see. Markets right now, they're not getting spooked, I guess you can say, by the CPI that's right around the corner. Now, that kind of makes me nervous. Let's say we rally tomorrow or maybe into the CPI report and it's worse than expected. Well, guess what? We just set ourselves up for a collapse. I mean, we've seen that happen before where we've had, 4 or 5% red day in the stock market. So keep that in mind, guys. And for Triple Q, let me pull that up here and see what's going on. This actually did break 265 today. Hallelujah, right? Although it's not fully out of the woods, not even close yet. It broke 265. We closed above it, which I think here, that was the high from Thursday. We took that out, broke above it, closed above it. And now we're getting close to 272. That's a big spot here, as you all can see. I'm going to set my alert at that point. Mark is at or above. And if we do start getting out of there, there could be some push towards, I'd say, 280, maybe 285 on Triple Q. That window could fill maybe 4 or 5%. So keep your eyes on that here moving forward. And again, this could happen. Hypothetically, it could in a couple of days. I mean, we've seen Triple Q go on tears before, but with the CPI data coming out, be careful. It could be setting up for a collapse if it comes in higher than expected, right? You guys probably know that. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments about the overall markets. And let's see oil. What did oil do today? I think last I checked, it was at 92. Let's see. It's at 91.95. So pretty much 92. It's still there. And you guys can see if I zoom in here, 93.4 barrel. That was the high from the beginning of October. And, we're pretty much struggling at that point. So I'd say if crude oil takes that point out, we could be going to 98, maybe 100 a barrel in the short term. So with that being said, guys, let's pull up Webull and see what's going on in the crypto market. I haven't talked about Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I feel like in a couple of days. So let's do that right now. As I'm filming at about 4:20 p.m. on the East Coast, guys, about 20 minutes here after the bell, Ethereum is up to what? $15.97. It's almost at $1,600 a coin. It's up $28 on the day, about 1.8%, not bad. And this looks pretty decent on the 4-hour. I've covered this before, and it looks like we are holding, where Ethereum's been at for the past roughly week. It's been holding 15 to about 1,600, 1,650 on the upper end, and that's right out of here, out of this wedge that we had drawn out, or the descending triangle, which didn't play out. We're starting to break out of it. So I guess that's a good sign for the bulls, the fact that it's holding here. Now let's see what it can do. This is the moment of truth, guys. If Ethereum could go towards the highs here from, when was this? Where was that? Middle of September? Yeah, 1780, 1800. If we could take that point out on Ethereum, that's when bulls could really start tearing this thing apart, tearing this thing up, whatever you want to call it, up to 2,000 coin for sure. That's what I could see happening easily. So this spot right here, big resistance on Ethereum, 1750, 1650 even. It's got to get out of there. If you're a bull, you got to see it break out of there. And let's see Dogecoin. What the heck is this at? I actually haven't looked at it in a couple of days. Yeah, 11 cents. All right, so we made a video on this, I think a week and a half ago, whenever it ended up shooting up. Then it actually shot up again after I made that video. But since that second shoot up, if you guys know what I'm talking about, it shot to 15 cents right here. You can see here it was $15 or 15 cents more on the lower end, and then it got to almost 16 cents the next day or a couple days after, and now it's at about 11.5 cents. It's chilling. It's up 1%. Nothing crazy on the day. And overall, Dogecoin, to be honest, doesn't look like, well, then again, it does. Yeah, it kind of looks, it's starting to look a bit bearish here, not going to lie. I was going to say it's consolidating above 11.5 cents, but then again, what do we have here, guys? This is a head and shoulders on Dogecoin for sure. We have the left shoulder at 14 cents, the head's at about, 15, 16 cents, and then the right shoulder clearly is being put in right here at 13.5, 14 cents. Now, if this thing collapses under 11 cents, you bet your you-know-what, that right shoulder is really going to have some steam. It's going to gain some steam, probably down to about 8 cents, 7 cents. And I feel like that could happen, especially if the hype dies down here, which it slowly is dying down. But it's not yet collapsing under 11.5, which is the point you guys have to watch. So what do you think? I mean, do you agree with me on Dogecoin? Honestly, I mean, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. And the last one, which of course is the big dog for crypto here, is good old Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is at 20,800. All right, it's down $100. It's actually down on the day, down 0.5%. And here on the hourly chart, what we can see is, all right, past couple days, whatever, or weeks, how long is this? Yeah, about a month. It's been making higher lows. That's good. But if we pull out a little bit here on the daily chart, you can see, oh, wait a second, it is still in a descending triangle. So really, guys, Bitcoin has been boring, to be honest, to track. And I feel like it's more fun talking about Dogecoin, to be honest, on YouTube here, because Bitcoin's just been stuck at 20,000, 18,500, 19, or 19, this little $3,000-$4,000 window. What's going to happen here? I don't know. It's going to happen. Some big move is coming, but it just hasn't happened in the past couple of months, to be honest, ever since the middle of June. And I guess you can say, on another note, I mean, it's good that Bitcoin's consolidating because it had months of straight up destruction. I mean, from October of 2021 all to about June, that 7-8 month period, it was down it was straight down pretty much, right? It was getting destroyed. So, okay, fine. Maybe that's why it's been flat the past couple of months. That makes sense. But it's been 5 months, all right? We need to see something now. We need to see something. Let's get it moving, Bitcoin. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you want 12 stocks from Webull, this platform right here, I use it pretty much every day to track Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and I freaking love it, to be honest, for charting. Use that link down below, deposit any amount of money, and you get 12 stocks, and I think all those could be valued up to a ridiculous amount. I think 20, 30,000, something like that. And it also helps out the channel. Full disclosure, guys, I appreciate you all as always. So let's get into the stocks that I want to, oh, wait a second. That is wrong. Where's ThinkOrSwim? There we go. Let's get into the stocks here that I want to talk about, which the first one is Activision Blizzard. And I haven't done this in a while, but we're going to do a live reaction to these earnings because I haven't actually looked at them for this video. So let's see what's going on. Activision is up a little bit here after the bell. Looks like it's up about 30 cents. Not too bad. So they did adjusted EPS, and let me make sure you guys can see this. Yup, you can. They did adjusted EPS of 68 cents versus 50 cents estimated on revenue of $1.83 billion versus $1.69. All right, so they beat EPS, beat on revenue, and let's see here. Revenue lower but above expectation. So I guess lower than what? Last year? What does that even mean? Let's see here. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Okay, there's a lot of hype around Modern Warfare 2 because the first Modern Warfare, I'm not sure if you guys are fans of the game, but I played a good amount of Call of Duty, and I actually have the new one. It's pretty solid. I like it. The first one was a big hit. That was a couple years ago. I forget when that was. Well, the first one was like 15 years ago, however long that was, but they remade it, and that was 2 years ago, 3, whatever it was, and they just made the second one, right? And if you guys didn't know, Vanguard, the one before, I'm sure all the Call of Duty people out there, let me know in the comments, apparently that game was awful. I didn't even buy it, to be honest, and I knew it was really bad. You know how I knew it was so bad, guys? Because they literally put the game up for free for a week, a trial run of the entire game. You know the game's bad. If they're doing that, you know the game's bad if they're trying to give it to you for free so you can play it and then obviously buy it afterwards. But yeah, it looks like here, which I'm not surprised at all, Modern Warfare 2 is the fastest selling title in the history of Call of Duty franchise, which makes complete sense to me. You know, Call of Duty franchise, the fans of Call of Duty have only gotten bigger and bigger over the years, so they're going to keep breaking records. That's fantastic. So let's see here. Anything on guidance? Guidance might not even be out yet. That's the problem of me filming at about 4:30. But hey, it is what it is. Earnings were not bad. Stock is up. Modern Warfare 2 is crushing it, and I feel like that is going to continue to occur or to happen here, because you guys got to realize with these games these days, you have to pay $70 to actually buy the game, but they make a ton of money in-game on the in-game purchases, which personally I just play the game. I mean, I don't care about what camo I have or this or that or all the little details. I could care less. I just want to play the game. But there's a lot of people out there that care about that. They want to have this, they want to have that, and they're paying money. That's how these companies make a ton of money these days, right? It's changed. 15, 20 years ago, video games, the money was made when you bought the disc, right? You paid the money, boom. Now in-game purchases has completely changed the game, and you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. So, yeah, watch out for that. Next quarter is going to be interesting for sure in a couple months here for Activision. Let's see what else we have going. We had Lyft today, which if you all remember, Uber reported, I think last week, they did well. But Lyft, oh my goodness, is not doing well. Look at that. The stock is down 15%. It is an onslaught here for Lyft. And they ended up, let's see here again, this is a live reaction. They did EPS of 10 cents versus 7 cents estimated on sales revenue of 1.05 versus 1.06 billion. So they beat EPS, missed on sales, and active riders were at about 20.3 million versus the, that's bad, consensus of 21.2 million. So that's about 1 million under the consensus, and average, revenue per active rider at $51.88 versus the estimate of $49.64. Okay, that's pretty good. But again, they missed on sales, which you never want to see that, or investors hate that, and active riders came in about 1 million under. So that's probably a big reason as of now. I'm sure the earnings call, maybe it started. What time? I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. But maybe they'll give more insight on guidance. I don't know. But as of now, the stock is collapsing because of those reasons. And again, it's down 15%. Looks like it's in this downward channel still that we actually drew out a couple of videos ago. We talked about how it could either break out, which clearly didn't happen. And you can tell it didn't happen, not just because of today, but, it's been getting rejected for the past couple of days before today, and today was the nail in the coffin pretty much. So Lyft is probably going to go to that low by the looks of it, $10.80, $11. That's where I feel like this could be going. Not good at all for Lyft, guys. And let's see TTWO, a competitor of Activision. Let's pull this up and see what's going on. Oh my goodness, guys. What is going on here? They're in free fall. This is nuts. So they're down 16% after the bell. Look at that. They closed at 108, hit 91. Now they're at $94. All right, maybe it's rebounding a little bit, but still down 13%. So TTWO, again, competitor to Activision, they ended up doing $1.30 versus $1.37 EPS. That missed. Revenue missed as well, $1.5 billion versus $1.55 billion. And let's see, they see full year 23 revenue of, oh man, that's under the estimate. That's not good, guys. There you go. Full year revenue of 5.41 to 5.51 billion versus the 5.89 billion estimate. Not good. And let's see, Q2 revenue surges on high demand. They're trying to put these headlines out. Yeah, the truth is they missed on EPS and revenue, and their guidance is horrible. That's all you have to see. If you're an investor and you see that, the stock's not going to like that in the short term. Not saying that you should panic sell. I'm not telling you what to do, guys. But, they're trying to throw these headlines up, but they're cutting guidance. They're missing on EPS and revenue. The it's going to fall because of that. I mean, let's be honest. For the most part, of course, there's outliers where the stock goes up on that news somehow. But for the most part, it's going to get hit. And at this point, guys, TTWO just hit a low. Fresh low, took the lows out here from the middle of May. That is not a good sign at all. I would be careful. This is a falling knife. So let's see TRIP. This is another one that we have to watch. TRIP. This is falling. Oh my gosh. All these stocks are in free fall, guys. EPS came in adjusted at 28 cents versus 38 cents. Revenue, $459 million versus $441. That beat. So they missed EPS, beat revenue. Not seeing anything here on guidance, but again, holy smokes, look at that. That is a free fall stock. This is insane. It's not really near the lows like the previous one was, but guys, it could get there. I mean, the lows were $16.80, $17. Those were hit middle of July. We're pretty much almost there. I mean, we took the lows out from a couple weeks ago. We're at a multi-month low. That's not good. So I'm assuming, I'm not going to make assumptions yet until the guidance and earnings call comes out, but I'm assuming things are not looking good at all right now, and the guidance is not going to be good for TripAdvisor. That's just my thought here. We'll see what actually ends up happening. So Clover's another one that I haven't looked at in a while, but I think they reported today, and this is a penny stock now. Oh my God. People are going to be like, Stas, you're pumping stocks, you're pumping penny stocks. I promise, guys, I'm not pumping penny stocks. I thought this stock was like $5. It's $1. That goes to show I haven't looked at it for a while. Well, maybe here I had some analysis from a couple months ago when it was at $4. Anyway, it's at $1 now. Unbelievable. Let's see these earnings. Oh crap. Are they not even here yet? Or maybe they're not even listed here yet. Wait a second. Here we go. Third quarter insurance MCR of 83% and year-to-date, blah, 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 blah. What the heck is the EPS? I don't care about that. What's the revenue, guys? I don't even know. I'm not looking through this, to be honest. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Total revenues, okay, this is guidance. Okay, for full year 22, Clover Health is expecting or updating its guidance as follows. Total revenues are expected to be in the range of $3.2 to $3.4 billion. This includes projected insurance revenue of $1 billion and $1.1 billion and non-insurance revenue of $2.2 to $2.3 billion. So they are making billions on the top line. Wow, and it's a penny stock. I mean, you can still see that and be a penny stock, of course. Are they profitable? I don't even know, to be honest, guys. But overall, what's the stock doing? Let's see after the bell here. What is the stock doing? It closed at 136. Now, look at this price action. Good grief, guys. Yeah, I'm not looking at this thing. What is going on? It's up a little bit, but, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I can tell you is if you want to lose money, mess with penny stocks. I'm not saying Clover's garbage. I'm not saying all penny stocks are garbage, but for the most part, you're going to get screwed. Let me tell you that. The stock was $30. Now it's a penny stock. It's just how the game goes. And if you guys saw DWAC today, to switch gears a little bit before we wrap the video up, this one up a whopping 67%. Unfreaking believable. It's at $29 a share. I think earlier when we talked about it in my last video, it was at 20, what was it, up 15, 20%. Now it went up 60, 70% on the day. So I'm not sure if you guys saw the news. Trump is potentially rerunning in 2024. Potentially. We don't know who really is going to be running on the Republican side. I think Biden on the Democrat side is running. To be honest, I don't know who else would be running on their side other than Biden. I have no idea. But, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, at this point, Trump, he's kind of like teasing, oh, I'm rerunning this, that, the third. But then again, is DeSantis going to run? I mean, nobody freaking knows. I'm not a politics guy. You guys know that. I've said that on the channel. But I'm just telling you, that's what's ripping, that's what's running the stock up at the end of the day. The fact that, again, Trump, in reality, I feel like Trump is going to run. That's just my thought. I feel like Trump could run, potentially win again. And then I feel like DeSantis might. I don't know. That's just my take. I have no friggin' idea, to be honest. Again, I'm not a politics guy. I'm just speculating, right? So what do you guys think? let me know in the comments. I mean, this stock's 70%. Am I touching it? No shot. I would ever invest in this. There's no way. But as a trade, maybe a speculative position, if it comes down a little bit, I don't know. But I feel like the move has already been made. So for that reason, I'm staying away from it. It could continue going, but I'm going to be very skeptical about it for now. So with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And, of course, if you haven't gotten your free money for Moomoo yet, $10 plus up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Use that link down below. Deposit at least $100, and you could also get up to 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys. As always, peace out.